In this video, I'll show you how to access one PC on your network from another PC on your network. So join me, Mark, a network engineer with 26 years experience working for ISPs, managed service providers and corporations. So let's get started. So first off, let's get a lay of the ground. So right now we're sitting on this Windows 10 desktop here. So this one here, and it has this IP address here. But if we want to check that, we can go down to the start menu on the bottom left hand corner of the screen, right click that and click run, and then we want to type in CMD, press enter, and let's slide that across over here. And if we type the command ipconfig, this is going to give us our network configuration that we've got currently here. And you can see here that we match here 192.168.116.128. So this is the Windows 10 desktop. And the idea is that we want to be able to remotely access this Windows 11 system, which is another PC on the LAN. So as you can see, the LAN is 192.168.116.0. So that's the subnet /24. So both devices exist on the same subnet as you can see, 116.128 and 116.133. So that's the LAN configuration. Okay, so first off we want to do is test connectivity before. So what we want to do is ensure that this device, the Windows 10 box, can talk to the Windows 11 box before we even start talking about remote accessing that device. So we use a command called ping. And essentially what that does is it's going to send 4 packets of data to this device saying, are you there, are you there? And what we're hoping to see is this device say, yes I am, and respond back. So what we need to do is say ping, and the remote device, which is 192.168.116.133, is the remote device we're trying to talk to. So we put that in there, 168.116.133, and then press enter. And you can see it's saying, it's replying, saying, I'm here, and it gives us also the time, which is below 1 millisecond response time on that one. So I'm happy in saying that we have full connectivity. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to head over to this box here and enable remote access on this box here. So this is the Windows 11 box. Let me just transfer over to that one. Okay, so now we're on the Windows 11 box now, and this is the device we want to remote access. So if we go down to the search, and then we want to start typing remote desktop, but we want to go into remote desktop settings here. Okay, so once we're in remote desktop settings, we can tick the box to allow remote connections. So, and it gives us the option to confirm, so we can say yes to that. And then quite handily, it also gives us the name of this PC. So you can grab that if you want, and I've already got it on the diagram, but now remote access is enabled. So what we can then do is go back to the Windows 10 system. So we're now back here, and we just enabled remote access on this device here. Okay. So now from here we want to go down to the search bar and type remote desktop, and this time we're just using the app, so it's remote desktop connection. Okay, and it will bring up the device here. So this will usually is blank, so I'll change it to that. Then we do show options here. So if we start with the local resources first, so you've got remote audio, and you can see here that the remote audio will play on this computer, or you can have it not to play from the remote machine, which is this Windows 11 box, or play on the remote computer, so it would just play on that device. And that's saved for audio as well, so, and that's for the recording side of things. And then we've got the display settings, and you can already see I've got one of these new fancy 4K monitors, so I've had to just throttle it back a bit. Otherwise it's just literally too small to see. So you can adjust the size of the screen that you're going to see, and you can see I've got it set to 2048 by 536 just to make it more readable. And then we've got the main page, which is the connection. So it's the computer, the device that you're connecting to. So in this case, it's this Windows box here. So we'll start by connecting via the IP address. All the IP addresses I'm using in this lab environment are fixed IP addresses, and what I mean by that is that they're statically fixed to the device. So they do not change. They're not dynamically assigned. I have a video on that if you want to do the same and ensure that your machine always has the same IP address. I'll drop the link to that video in the description below, but let's move on. So this is a device I'm remotely accessing, so let's put that in. So it's 192.168.116.133. Okay, and then I need to pop in my username. For this example, I'm using the username Q3 Tech Zone, which is the channel, and click connect. Okay, then it's going to prompt you for the password for this device. So that would be the Windows password you use to access this device. So let's pop that in now. Okay, and then let's click OK. Then you're going to get this message just saying you need to verify, do you want to still connect? And in this case we say yes. You can also check this box here that says don't show this again. So we'll do that, click yes, and now we should be connecting. So in a few seconds we should hit that desktop. Okay, and now we can see the desktop of the other device there. We can see the device that we actually enabled remote desktop on, and that's this 3K8 D8 7M there. And like I say, you have full control of this device. You can click around the menus. We can actually do the IP config on here. So if you go down to start here, right click, do run, type CMD just to prove it off. That's the command prompt on this remote device. Again, do an IP config. So looking for the configuration, and we can confirm it's 192.168.116.133. So that is all working correctly. Okay, so now let's close that down, and this time I'll show you just using the host name instead. So back down to the start menu, and we type remote access, and this time we can actually put in the host name. So desktop, it's already there, but all I'm doing is putting in we know the host name of this device, or the name of this PC is this, so you can use that instead, just to show you that. We can connect. Okay, and it's only giving us that because it still sees it as a different device, even though first time putting the IP address it sees that as one connection, and now we're using the host name, it sees it as another connection. Okay, and then we're back on that desktop again. So just a quick recap, what we've done is we've started on this machine using it for access, and we'll try to remotely access this device. We enabled remote desktop on this device, and we connected using the IP address, destination IP address of 133, and we also connected using the actual host name of the device as well. So this is how easy it is to set up remote desktop on your LAN. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.